The people running these phone scams are hoping you never hear what I am about to say, because it ends their whole business. There are 8 things they need from you before they can take a dime, starting with your social security number. Learn to hang up on all 8 and the money is already gone from their plan before it ever leaves your account. This is for you if you are over 65. It is for you if you live alone. It is for you if a check comes in from Social Security, if you carry a Medicare card, or if someone in your family has ever told you to be careful who you talk to on the phone. That is almost everyone watching right now. Here is the number that should stop you cold. $2.4 billion. That is what Americans over 60 told the Federal Trade Commission they lost to scams in 2024 in a single year, and it has quadrupled since 2020, not doubled. 4 times as much in just 4 years, climbing from about $600 million to $2.4 billion. Every one of those losses began the same way, not with a stranger taking your money, with a stranger asking for something small first, something that feels like nothing in the moment. There are 8 of these small requests. Each one sounds harmless right up until it is done. Say yes to the wrong one and your account can be empty by morning. Say yes to another and Medicare gets billed for years for tests you never had. Say yes to 2 of them together and someone opens credit in your name that takes months to untangle. By the end of this, you will know all 8. You will know why each one works, even on people sure they are too sharp to be fooled, and exactly what to say instead. And I am holding the one that fools the sharpest people I know for last, because it is the one I would want my own mother to hear. Let us walk through them. The first 4 all arrive the same way: a call, a text, or an email that looks official. So let me tell you what a real government office will never do and what a scammer always does. Thing 1, never give your Social Security number to someone who called you. The Social Security Administration does not phone you out of the blue and ask you to confirm your number. If your number is ever truly needed, you are the one who calls them, at a number you looked up yourself. A caller who dials you and then asks for it has the whole thing backwards on purpose. Thing 2, never let a caller take remote control of your computer. This one usually opens with a pop-up warning about a virus, or a voice claiming to be tech support. The fix always requires installing one piece of software that hands over your screen. Once they are in, they watch you type your bank password in real time. Thing 3, never pay anyone in gift cards, wire transfers, cryptocurrency, or gold. Hear that list again. Gift cards, wire transfers, crypto, gold. No real agency has ever asked to be paid in any of those, for any reason, ever. The moment someone does, the call is already a scam, whether you hang up or not. Thing 4, never accept a badge or a credential as proof of who someone is. Investigators say scammers now text photos of official-looking badges to seem legitimate. A real federal employee will not text you a picture of a badge and expect that to settle it. A photo proves only that someone owns a photo. Notice what all 4 of these have in common. In every one, the contact came to you, and it came with a reason to act right away. That is the shape of the whole thing. A real office reaches you slowly, in writing, and it does not mind if you call back tomorrow. A scammer needs you moving fast, today, before you have time to think it through or ask anyone you trust. Let me put a face on how ordinary this feels while it is happening. Carol is 70. She is sharp and not the type to fall for anything, or so she would have told you. The call came from a number that looked local. A calm, professional voice said there was a problem with her Social Security number. It had been linked to a case, the voice said, and she needed to confirm the number to clear it up before her benefits were frozen. Carol had done nothing wrong, and she knew it. That is exactly why the request felt so reasonable. Confirming a number she already had felt like nothing at all. So she read it back. That was the entire transaction. No money changed hands that day, but 3 weeks later, someone had used her number to open a credit card in her name. The balance was already 90 days past due before she ever found out. Carol did not lose her savings in one dramatic phone call. She lost the ability to trust her own mail for the better part of a year while she untangled it. Think about what that year cost her that no refund ever covers. Every unfamiliar envelope became a small dread. Every call from a number she did not know went straight to voicemail. She got her credit back in the end, but she spent months feeling like a stranger had a key to her life. That is the part the dollar figures never quite capture. The lesson is not that Carol was careless. She was not. The lesson is that the request never sounded like a scam. It sounded like paperwork. That is thing 1 on our list, and it is the single most common opening line in the whole business. Now here is the one I promised you. The one that catches people who would never fall for a gift card story in 100 years. Thing 5. Never give your Medicare number to anyone offering a free genetic test, a free cheek swab, or a free cancer screening. Not at a health fair, not at a senior center, not over the phone. This one does not ask for a password. It does not ask you to wire a cent. It just asks for the number on your Medicare card, in exchange for something that sounds like a gift. Here is what actually happens next. Once someone has that number, Medicare can be billed thousands of dollars for tests you never needed and often never received. By 2024, genetic testing alone made up roughly 43% of all Medicare lab billing in the country, an estimated $3.6 billion, and investigators say a real share of that is fraud. You do not find out until a statement arrives listing procedures you have never heard of. By then, the number has usually been sold and reused on other seniors too. And it does not stop at one bill. A single Medicare number can be run again and again, month after month, for tests and equipment nobody ever ordered. Some people only find out when a real doctor's claim gets denied, because the scammers had already used up that year's limit. Once the number is out, it keeps working for them long after the friendly booth has packed up and gone. The reason this one fools careful people is simple. Nothing about it feels like danger. Nobody asked for money, nobody rushed you. Somebody friendly at a booth just asked for your card. That is exactly why it works, and exactly why it belongs on this list. Thing 6 goes right beside it. Never volunteer your birth date and your mother's maiden name in the same place, especially online. Those two details together still unlock your identity at banks and government offices. Post your birthday for the likes, then answer a fun quiz about your mother's maiden name, and you have handed a stranger both halves of the lock. Let me be honest about the scale here. These are not rare events that only happen to unlucky people. The Federal Trade Commission's own data shows the categories hitting people over 60 hardest. Investment scams, government imposter scams, romance scams, and tech support scams, roughly in that order. And social media is now the single largest source of dollars lost across all of them combined. That last part matters more than it sounds. The danger is not mostly walking in through a suspicious phone call anymore. It walks in through a platform most people check every day without a second thought. The cost is rarely one clean loss either. It is an account drained overnight. It is a Medicare number billed for months. It is a credit file that takes most of a year to repair, the way it did for Carol. The FTC is upfront that its own $2.4 billion figure almost certainly understates the truth. A great many people who go through this never report it, usually out of embarrassment rather than any real fault of their own. And embarrassment is its own kind of trap. The person who stays quiet does not warn the next person. The same script then runs down the street to a neighbor who never heard the story. That is part of why these numbers keep climbing year after year. Silence is exactly what the people running this are counting on, right beside the urgency. Saying it out loud, to family, to a friend, is the thing that breaks the chain. Thing 7. Never tell an unfamiliar caller or a stranger at your door that you live alone. Do not share your daily routine and do not post when you will be away from home. It is the same thing you would never announce to a stranger on the street. A phone screen does not make it any safer. Thing 8 ties every other one together. Never act the same day on a threat that arrives out of nowhere, no matter how official it sounds. Every item on this list runs on urgency, a deadline today, a case closing within the hour, a benefit that freezes unless you act right now. Real government business does not move at that speed. A caller who insists it does is telling you exactly what they are. Urgency is not a sign that something is real. It is the tell. Real deadlines come with time to breathe. Invented ones never do. This is not theoretical. The Social Security Administration's own Inspector General put out a fresh warning this year, in 2026. It described scammers using real employee names, texted photos of fake badges, and even invented social media profiles to look legitimate, right before demanding the kind of urgent, same-day action we just talked about. The agency said it plainly: a real official will never send you a badge photo. They will never demand instant payment or personal information. And they will never threaten you with arrest over the phone. So here is how you answer every version of this in one habit. First, whenever a call, a text, or an email builds urgency around your Social Security number, your Medicare number, or a payment, stop. Hang up or close it, no matter how convincing it sounded. Second, call the agency back yourself. Use a number you already have, or look up on your own. Never the number the caller gave you. Third, save 3 real numbers in your phone today. Social Security at 1-800-772-1213. Medicare at 1-800-Medicare. And the Federal Trade Commission at 1-877-382-4357 for reporting anything that felt off. Fourth, before you hand your Medicare number to anyone offering a free test or screening, ask one question. Did I come to them or did they come to me? If they came to you, the answer is no. None of these 8 things ask you to become suspicious of every phone call for the rest of your life. They ask for one habit: slow down, hang up, and call back yourself. That single habit closes every door on this list at once, which is the one thing the people running these scams are truly hoping you never learn. Think of one person in your life who is over 65 or getting close. If no one has ever laid these 8 out for them in plain language, do them a favor. Like this video so it travels, and subscribe so the next one finds you. Somewhere out there, someone is on the phone with a stranger right now, about to read back a number they should have kept to themselves. Here is your one job today. Save those 3 numbers in your phone: Social Security, Medicare, and the FTC. That way, the next time a call tries to rush you, you already have somewhere real to call back, instead of trusting the number a stranger just handed you. One honest note before you go: I am not a fraud investigator or an attorney. If you believe you have already been targeted, contact the Federal Trade Commission, the Social Security Administration's Office of Inspector General, or your local police directly. What I have given you today is the pattern behind the calls. Knowing the pattern is most of the fight.